Hey, what's up guys, Bobby here, and today we are going to be doing something I have never done before, and this is my first time, and I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial on how to solve a Pyraminx, which is this, a pyramid pretty much. So, I'm going to be teaching you a very intuitive way how to solve it. It is the first method I used when I first got my first Pyraminx, and it took me like 10 minutes to figure it out. And I use just common sense of putting pieces into place. Sounds very like okay, I get it, that's what you're supposed to do, but what I mean is common sense of, putting things, moving it out and then putting it back in, which I'll show you. So first of all, let's scramble this. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so first thing to what you want to do is you can do this first or last, it doesn't really matter, is you want to solve these tips, which are these parts, which I'll go into each piece right now. These parts are called the tips, these pieces are the edges, so these three pieces, and these ones are centerpieces. So if I reference a centerpiece, an edge, or a tip, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to go in deep detail with algorithms because I'm just going to be teaching you a very intuitive way, and there will be one case where I can show you an algorithm, but out of the 5 last layer cases, but the 4 out of the 5 are very intuitive. So, and I will bring up that case later. So let's get to it. So as I see, I'd solve every tip, and what I see what a lot of my friends do is that they always start solving it and they mess up the tips. It's either, think of it this way, guys, it's either going to be solved or not solved. So make sure it's always matching up with the centerpiece. So if this is matching, it's in the right position. Next, what you want to do, I call it the radioactive symbol. That's where you get these 3 centerpieces all on the same side. And in this case, where you could pick any color you want, and I'm just going to do red because it looks easy. And usually what you can do is you start off with 1, and then you can just start off going by up and down. See if we got 1. Okay, we got it. See, we have it here. Then we make sure we have everything else. See, everything's there. But there would be some cases like this, if I had the 2 centerpieces here for red, and there's no centerpiece right here. So we know this is not the red side. So we look for the other red, it's right here. And we can't just put it there because we know that's not the red side. We can't put this one here because this can't go over here. So we know we have to put it on the bottom. So we can just easily put that one on the bottom, which we have it. And don't be afraid if you got edge pieces there. It's okay. But make sure everything else is solved for with the centerpieces. Okay, so now what you want to do is fill in the last edges, or fill in, try to solve the first layer. So I'm going to give you a brief, I put that so I can show you all the different cases how to either flip an edge or put the edge in the right spot. So let's just start with red. And look, red and green. So, and a tip, sorry, let me start this over. A good tip for you guys is, what I did was, when I decide I'm trying to solve for, I'm going to put this on the left side, so I don't have to keep looking back and forth for the right piece. So I know what I need to solve for is on the left, and it's also easier to see the other pieces I need to be put in. So we'll start off red, green. So we need to find the red and green edge, which is right here, and we know this piece needs to go. So let's just move this down so we can see it, that we need to put this piece here on this side. And look, we know that this yellow piece needs to be this piece right here. So look, if we know that this piece can go here, and the form piece that we need to put in is right here, use common sense. This is what I mean by common sense. Move it down or up, and move it, the piece right now where you see the red, and then move it down, back in. Do you see what I did? So look, I can go like this, move it over, put it in. And look, you have that red and green spot. Look, red and yellow. That needs to go, here's the red and yellow. It needs to go right here. And look, this is on the same layer. I call it the layer. And look, we know that if we move it up this, we know that if we move this pot down, we know this piece can go down right there. And if we move this one over, we can fill in that gap and move it up. See, we got it. And this is a good case if you get a piece that its edge is flipped. And this is what you do. See, we need to just flip it. So move it over, put that down, and put the piece back like that. And then look, that piece is now there. Look. So common sense. Move it out of the way, put this piece down, put it in, and you got it. And in this case, I got lucky. I solved it. But there are going to be the last layer cases after I solve the first layer. So let me quickly scramble this again. Sorry about that. Should have scrambled it a little bit better in the beginning. Okay, I mean, hopefully I don't solve it just by completing the first layer. Okay, so let me solve the first layer real quick. Okay, so I have the first layer solved, where one side is solved and you have the whole layer. And this is what I mean by last layer case, that you need to solve this layer to solve it. And here's a quick tip. You will see that most of the sides have one piece, but you want to do the side that has two pieces missing. So in this case, it's the red. And look, what I mean by intuitive solve, just look at the piece, red and yellow. We know this piece needs to go here. So look, common sense, right? Move this piece down and put it in. Then we do the other one, red and green. That piece needs to go right there. Move it down, over, back. Look, you did it just by using common sense. And the 4 out of the 5 are common sense last layer cases. So you just gotta look at the two pieces that are missing and put it in the right spot. And if it should take you at least at most 4 moves. It should either be quickly in. If you do it more than 5 or 6, then you did something wrong. So those are the intuitive last layer cases, but I will leave a link in the description where you can have all the last layer cases, so we can have the algorithm so you know what you're doing. But there is one last layer case which is very important. I should show you guys. It's just bringing this one in. It's where you have the last layer case, where you have I call it the headlights are going out, like going this way. In this case, we need to solve the yellow, and they're going this way. See, right here, one's right here, and we need to put them here. In this case, I'll go super slow. This is what you do if you have this predicament. So you go this way. Okay, so that's what you do to get a veer in that case. I'll do it one more time. See? Now if you keep doing it, it's going to solve it. So, you know that's the right way. Okay guys, and here's actually when I thought about it, there's actually one more last layer case where you will get, and it's very easily common sense, but it's very complicated when you really get the grasp of it. So I'm going to show you too. It's when you have the whole bottom solved, and then you have every side with one piece missing, as you see right here. And in this case, you just pick any side, and we'll start with the red and put it in the red spot. Like I said, common sense, move this to here. So move the left side you're solving to the left, and move this piece down, and then move it in, and then put that back. And then look, now we're in the same last layer case where I showed you, where you have the two pieces going out, like the headlights going out. And then we just do that last one, that case, that algorithm, and then boom, you did it. That was just a quick algorithm last layer case I wanted to show you guys in case you ever got that case. So thank you. That was it. But yeah, so that has been my tutorial on how to solve a Pyraminx using just just using common sense to me. So yeah, thank you so much. If you have any comments or questions, please do comment me and ask me if you need help with anything. I'll be happy to answer them. But thank you so much. But I'm gonna do one solve so you can see how I apply it real quick. Okay, I think that looks good. So step 1, tips. Next, radioactive symbol. I'm going to do yellow because I know I can do it. Step 3, edge pieces. So put in the right edge. So yellow and red, that needs to go here. Put that in. So now look, yellow and blue. I'm just going to do that right now. So then yellow and green, that needs to go here. Last layer case. Here's another one where I have this one, it needs to go up there, right? See, as you can see, it looks like this. So I need to put this yellow, green and red up to this spot here. So just move this over, connect it, put that back, and then green and blue. Move that, and that needs to go here, right here. So move that up, put it down, bam. There you go. So that has been my tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day and peace.